Right, okay, so by request I thought I would do a brief tutorial how to do a head swap, or rather how I do it. I'm sure there's lots of different ways of doing it. So for this I'm going to be head swapping one of these Scots heads from Pete's Flag Scots figures, and I'm going to be putting it onto one of the Steel Fist Miniatures Tudor dollies. First of all, the tools that you'll need are a cutting mat, a pin vise with quite a big drill bit, a Stanley blade, a pair of pliers, a saw, and a set of needle files. So you'll also need two miniatures. You'll need a donor miniature and a receiving miniature. For head swaps, there's a few things to think about. So in this instance, using the figures that are available from Pete's Flags, there's quite a few head variants. Some of them would be easier than others to do head swaps on. So for example, on this one, the head is quite clearly delineated, there's no hair coming down. I'm going to try and do quite a surgical head swap. There's a part where the beard touches the top of the body here, but hopefully we'll be able to sort that out. So we should be able to get this off quite cleanly. Now in doing that, we're basically sawing through the neck. So what you've got to remember that means is that the donor figure will effectively have no neck, so you're going to have to create a neck. And you can do that either with green stuff, or you can pin it, or a variety of the two. So both of these have been, well, the receiving figure has been cleaned up and is ready to go. So we're just going to start getting through the donor figure. So a saw is the best way to do this. You could use a Stanley blade if you were doing it with plastics, but I think a saw is a better way to be a bit more regulated with it and precise, and more importantly, less chance of injuring yourself, I think. So here goes. So I'm going to be going along that side of the neck, and obviously the thickness of this blade is going to be what you'll lose from the miniature, but I'm going to push it down into the body rather than up into the head. So I'm just found a natural line here, and it's a case of sawing through. But you want to saw all the way around, not just keep going at one angle. I want to basically gently tease the head off rather than just hack it off. And as I said, there's a part where this beard meets the top of the torso here, and that's going to be where we'll have to be careful, because I obviously want to save as much of that beard as possible. Now sometimes I'm hoping to keep both figures. So from the donor figure, which will soon be headless, I want to put a different head on that. But sometimes, depending on how the figure's made or how it's standing, the donor figure may basically end up being a casualty, so you might not be able to use it again because of the way it's done.